Welcome back to PYJynJoy, Messages from the Divine. This is Charmaine, your holistic life coach, excited to bring a message from the divine for you, the collective, today. Before we get started, let's cleanse the energy of the space. And then prepare our minds for the message so that we are clear, we're not distracted, we're in sync with the divine, getting some insight that we need today. So we'll take 3 deep cleansing breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth, with your eyelids fluttered closed. Inhale through your nose. Envision a bright white light entering your body and spreading peace and joy. Then exhale with an open mouth, sigh it out. Let your shoulders relax as the tension melts away from your body. And then inhale again, breathe a little deeper, feel it all the way to your toes, to the crown of your head. And then exhale with a sigh. You focused. And then inhale one more time with a deep breath through the nose. Inhale a little further, hold it a little deeper, and then gently exhale, sigh it out, shake your shoulders, and let your eyelids flutter open. So today we'll work with the angel deck, see what message divine has for you, collective. So divine, what message for today is best and for the highest good of the collective? Divine, what message is for the collective's highest good today? Divine, what is the message for the collective's highest good today? So let's split the deck, see what we come up with. We have awakening and we have 7 of air. So 7 of air, 7 is spiritual, is your inner wisdom, your insight, plans that need revision, more going on than meets the eye, poor timing. So there are quite a few, in fact, 7, obviously, unicorns in a forest with some fairies. It looks like there's some fairies on top of them. And then you have 12, awakening Archangel Gabriel. Look at things from a different perspective, a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. 1 + 2 is 3. That's all about expansion. It's about harmony, trinity. And then looking at it differently, that's like the hanged man. So you're looking at from a different perspective because these plans need revision and you'd have to be careful. So let's see what this amounts to for the message. So divine, let us have some more insight to those 2 cards. What message is that telling us? So your immediate past is strength. 11, Archangel Ariel. 11 is a master number. It's about spirituality, new beginnings, really emphasized because 1 is there twice. Great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. So that was the immediate past rather. So let's see what this shapes out to be. But we know that there was the awakening. It was the 7 of air. So let's see what this is presently. More air, page of air, logical, honest, impulsive, curious, challenging information, delays or changes to plans, truth delivered without tact. So remember in the beginning, it said that the plans needed revision. You need to look in a different way. So this is shaping up as though there's something on your mind, something that you're working on that is not something that you're liking to hear. So you'll need to change some plans here, but you have the strength. You have strength from an immediate past. So let's see what the immediate future holds. It's Queen of Fire, confident, warm, intelligent, graceful. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So what you have in the mental, you're thinking something's not right. I need to review this. It's not going the way I want to. But you have within you that passion. Fire is wands. It's all about passion, creativity, sensuality. It's all about you getting your juices flowing. So you have that confidence. So remember, not only to pull on your strength, but to pull on the confidence so that you get out of your head with that mental thought pattern that something isn't right and you need to change it. You will be able to figure it out. You have the intelligence to do so. So stretch your wings and fly. Now with the Distant past, let's see what that is. It's Chariot. It's the Archangel Metatron. 7, so remember that spirituality. So there's spirituality, it's your insight, just like we had the 7 of air earlier. So an important achievement, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. So there's an angel with a chariot being pulled by 2 horses that are racing. They're ready. They're charging ahead. And that's what your distant past had. So you have this ability and the strength and success that you can build upon. So when things start getting into your head and you're seeing that it may not be going the way that you want it to, you may have to change. Things change. It's not set in stone. So you learn from things that need to change. You learn the lesson and you move on and you progress. So you have that success in the past. So there's no reason why you can't be successful now in this new idea or new thing that you're manifesting. You have the ability to do so. Distant future, we have 6 of water. And it says memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. And in the picture, you see there's a mermaid little girl, a merman little boy, and the cups are at the bottom. So he's floating at the surface. It's pretty calm, just a little wave there at the side. And she has her arms raised up and excited. There's some dolphins in the water with them. So it's playful. So you need to be more playful in what you're doing. Yes, things have to change, but you don't have to be so hard-nosed and not wanting to be flexible. Be like a child. Children, things happen. People think that kids are not resilient. Something major happens. Oh, the child can't. Yeah, they can, because they don't have the same hang-ups as adults have. We have more things, more experience. They really don't. So they're more open to being flexible. They're open to change. And that's what you need to focus on. You need to control with water. That's your emotions. You don't let your emotions get so out of hand that it then starts getting into your head that you're not able to do something when you know that you can. You've been successful in the past and you have the strength that you can pull on. So success and the strength will help you to iron out whatever this challenge is that you're facing, and know that you have the creativity to do so. So let's go a little deeper into this success that you've had in the past so that we can get a better idea. So Divine, tell us more about that distant past. And this just popped up. Awakening, see? So you've had success and that made you look in a different way. So you're looking at things differently. You had to, after that success happened, like remember we had this 7 of water, 7 of air. So you needed to look at something more challenging came up. So you have that. So you're looking at that. So it happened shortly after the success that you had that you needed to look at things differently. You had to change. So whatever you did, it was something that just was great. And you want to advance it. You want to always evolve. You want to always move forward with something that you're working on. It doesn't need to stay stagnant. You always can improve. So there might be some type of a challenge there when you're trying to improve upon what the success was that you already had. And this message isn't for everyone in the collective. So it's for someone and some people out there who are going through a great success they've had and now they wanted to tweak it rather, and be able to advance it. So there's a bit of challenge that may come up with that, but know that you can do it. So Divine, tell us some more about this, looking at it differently. What else can you tell us about this change after this success? So it's now needing to, and 2 cards fell. So let's set the deck aside for a moment. And we have Page of Water and 9 of Fire. So Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. So artistic people are creative. It's water, so again with the emotions. It's a little more turbulent here where you have this, well, it's not so much that it's turbulent. Let's just say it's more activity. You have more of the sea life surrounding you. There's a manatee, there's a couple of orca, there are dolphins underneath, there's fish of all types within there. The angel is right above, just floating at the surface, and you can see the island in the background. So it looks like it could be sunrise. So there's a lot of activity going on. So your emotions are very active right now. There's a lot of different things that's coming into the reason for this emotional situation that you have, and that is because again with the success you're trying to figure things out. So it's emotional, the highs and lows. Oh, it's so great, now I need to change, blah blah blah. So just stay in control of your emotions. And with the 9 of Fire, again, more creativity. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. So the dragon is there and she's standing there with a wand. That she's the dragon rider, so you can control that. And that is also perhaps why you need to look at things differently. After the success, maybe there are challenges from other people that wanted to either copy what you're doing, lay claim to it, something that you have to stand your ground on this success that you've had. That's why you may need to look at it a different way, because someone else may be coming along and wanting to take, advantage of it. So just be mindful of that. So we have enough on the distant past. So let's see with the immediate future, Divine. Tell us some more. So you have the strength and the ability and the inner strength, and you're strong. You're riding the tiger there with the people out there in the collective, just to remind them of that. So what's more can you tell us about the strength that's in the immediate past? What's about that? So let's see what we come up with. Divine, share more with us. And we have this. Renewal. 2. And again, 2. 2 is balance. It's also about duality, seeing things differently. So Archangel Jeremiel, review and evaluate. Remember, you have to look at things in a different way. A favorable assessment of the facts. So don't be frightened that things won't work out because you have some challenges coming forward. You can and you will. You have the strength, you have the clarity now, you get it. Time to move in a new direction. So move forward. So remember, I just said, don't stay stuck. You had a great success. You want to build upon that success. Don't be stagnant. And that's what it's showing you. You will be renewed. This is growing it further. So Divine, what more can you tell us about this immediate past? And here we have Ace of Earth fell out. And that's 1. So again, we have 1 and 1, and we have 2, and now we have 1, new beginnings. In Earth, it's all about your abundance, your base, your grounding, your success. So the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. So there's a fairy sitting there and contemplating all that's going on around them in the forest, and in the background, you can see a structure of some sort. So you have that stability, you have that foundation, and you can and you will move forward. You have abundance coming into you. So with all this success, the creativity that you have, the strength that you're drawing on, you are going to be prosperous. So don't feel any sort of way but successful. Don't let anyone get in your head. Now with this, speaking of head, a page of air, Divine, what more can you tell us about this present? So there's a page, there's some challenging information that's coming up. What more can you tell us about this present situation for the collective, people out there that are going through a success and now things are changing a bit where they need to keep building upon that? So we have justice. Again, 1 and 1, this column. So it's really looking at this balance, this duality. 8 is, again, prosperity. It's about you having that abundance in life. It's Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. So remember, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. So it could very well be that justice, legal, there may be, and then remember there was contracts, important documents or contracts. So you may have to face someone in court about this situation. It may be something legal. Maybe you can get with a mediator, or maybe you'll have to go in front of a judge. But you will have justice. You will have fair and just decisions. It will be in your favor. So stand up for yourself. What you've created, what you've done, the success that you have, don't let anyone else try to take it from you. Don't let anyone think that they can lay claim to it. Go, speak your mind, be very clear. Pay attention to your emotions. Make sure that you're looking at things in all types of way, and to know that you are capable of it working well. Okay, so we have that there, and we have this here. So tell us some more about this legal situation. What can you tell us, Divine? We know it's successful, so what else? And 2 cards just fell out. Oh, 3 cards. Good grief. Okay. So we have King of Earth, generous, professional, responsible, practical, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. And you can see he's sitting on his throne. He's smiling. He's leaned back like, yeah. So you don't have to worry about it. The judge will be on your side. You are now in this prosperous situation, the king at that level. There's a rainbow. So all of this that's going on, in the end, it'll all be great. So you have that. You have events moving out of, again, just delays are over. We just saw that again with another card. Fair and just, delays are over. So I'll find it again. But Eight of Fire. So again, more wands, more creativity, events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over, many things happening at once. So there'll be a lot that you'll have to juggle, but you have the strength and you have the ability to do so. Use your creativity, your mind, all of that. You will be very successful. 8, again, is prosperity. So all of that prosperity is coming in for you. Page of Earth now. More earth, more abundance, more grounding, scholarly, dependable, patient, successful. Success is all around you. Good news about financial matters. And that's what you're seeing. So you'll go into the court and they'll be like such and such, and maybe you'll get a huge settlement. And this person maybe defamed your character or something, whatever it is, you will be fine and you'll get some money out of that. Wanted to do something more challenging, so now you'll want to keep going forward. You want to make sure that you are able to build upon that success that you had, and it'll be a bit of a challenge because it's great, but you know how, just the way you need to tweak it. So that's all of those. So let's see with the immediate future where we have the Queen of Fire. So Divine, tell us some more about that. There's stretching the wings, you're flying, you're successful, you had a great court case, you get some money out of that. And we have this, my other favorite little earth card, Knight of Earth, loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. So you can see there's a knight riding in on a horse, and the horse's little blonde mane is blowing in the wind. He's in a field of a forest, and there's mountains. So there's all sorts of greatness, abundance, prosperity. So it says time to buckle down and get things done. So you put all that behind you, okay? Where you had these people challenging you with your new successful, whatever the idea, whatever the business, whatever it is, with them challenging you, let that all go because you've had a successful case, and now you can get forward on growing this even further. So honor your commitments, and you have a guardian angel. Boop. So you have a little angel who will always look out for you and take care of you. So Divine, what more can you tell us? And the angels specifically, because we're using the angel deck. Angels, what more can you tell us about this present, immediate future rather, where you have, see, King of Air. Now you have King of Earth, King of Air. Those are two kings. Okay, two kings. So brilliant, impartial, professional, diplomatic. Those are the traits that you need to take on when you're dealing with people, and knowing that you are smart. You are a professional. Don't let anybody make you step out of your being and your way that you are. Keep moving forward. You're diplomatic. So there's a king on the unicorn, surrounded by others that he's leading the charge. That's you. The king is the leader. So speak your mind with confidence. Remember again, you are to speak up and seek out professional advice. So you'll work with perhaps, and obviously you work with an attorney, but now perhaps there's someone that you are going to work with to help you to move this success that you had even further. Balance mental and emotional considerations. And that's what we were just talking about. Remember about the page of water, with the water, balance that there, and also with your mind. So that's balancing the mind, the mental, air, along with the water, your emotions. So you can do it. So now with the distant future, 6 of water, we have memories from your childhood or history. So what more can you tell us, the angels, about this the distant future that the collective out there are going to experience? So there's some memories from the childhood, and the emotions are good. There's 6. 6 is about your loyalty. It's about self-sacrifice. What more can you tell us, angels, about the distant future for the collective out here who's going through the situation that the reading is showing? So we have 7. 6 to 7. 7 of water, a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. So in the shadows there, you can see that it actually looks like it's a shark. So there's a shark circling around. It's a complex decision. The cups all have like little coins and jewels highlighted in it. It's a little deeper now, where you can see a little darker with the depths of the water. So it's complex. So something is going to come up where, as you're fixing this, you're not fixing, but improving upon the success that you had, something will come up. You'll have something, complex decision, but remember that you have the mental capability and the strength to move forward and to balance. Remember what I just said, balance mental and emotional considerations. So that's the immediate future. This is the distant future. So remember, these two things. You just have to balance everything and you'll be fine. So Divine, what more can you tell us about this distant future? Angels, tell us some more so we can get a clearer idea of it. So there'll be some emotions, some complex decisions to be made. There's no doubt that it will be successful. So tell us a bit more. What more can you tell us about this situation? And this fell out. Four of Fire, contentment, peace, and abundance. So remember, your creativity is woven throughout this whole thing. So you have a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So remember all of that. You had the success. You wanted to improve upon it. Somebody was trying to get in there and mess with you and mess with what you were creating. And you overcame that. And now, in the distant future, you have it successfully completed. You have contentment, peace, abundance. Remember all the green, the abundance, and a happy home life. And 4 is all about foundations. It's about planning. It's with you making sure that you have, remember, doing the research, because there's decisions to be made. You've made the right decision. You've looked into everything that you needed to look into, and it's good. So here we have underneath 7 of Fire, the bottom card. And what that's saying is defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So you have moved forward into all of this, and this is just summing it up for you. You have that success. It is your success. Let no one take it from you. And that's that. So let's see what the crystals have to say. What divine crystal will help with the situation? There's strength going on, a lot of creativity, the balancing of emotional and the mental situation. So divine, what crystal will help the collective in handling that? Tell us more. What crystal do you recommend for this situation? So let's try one more, and otherwise I will pick a card. Let's see if we can get one to fall right out. So, Divine, what crystal do you have for the collective with this message? So let's see what we come up with. And it is Lemurian quartz. Practice patience. And quartz is clear. So you're seeing things clearly. You just have to practice patience. So there's a lot of steps to be made. You have to go through this legal situation. You have to be sure that you're not getting too much on yourself. You're giving yourself grace. And that's part with my life coaching. That's part of what I teach people, is to practice steps to grace, steps to excel. So you give yourself, you have gratitude, you face reality of it, you take action, you practice self-care, and then you will excel. So grace. Practice patience. And that's one of my biggest things. I have to be patient. So you too will need to be patient. And you have that patience and the ability to know that things will work out very well for you. So thank you for joining me today at PYJynJoy. Again, I'm your holistic life coach, Charmaine. Happy to do one-on-one readings with you. I do these for the collective onto the channel. I also have some different quotes and different posts that will give you some inspiration, as well as you are manifesting and creating the life of your dreams. So if this video resonated with you, this message, kindly like the video, share it with your friends. Most of all, subscribe to PYJynJoy so that the message can be dispersed throughout the universe to all of the collective available. And leave messages in the comment. Let me know how things are going. Share any thoughts that you have, any examples that this has resonated for you, and that would be great. So again, enjoy your day until we see each other again.